Hi ladies, hi gents. I'm back with another part to my holiday haul. So I'm going to get straight into it because I want to try and keep them as quick as possible. So this bag, I went into an antique shop and it was mostly furniture and that, and when I went in I asked, you know, do you have any vintage lace or doilies or linens, and she brought out two very, very old pieces, which was this little bonnet. It does have a little bit of damage, but it is gorgeous, this little tiny bonnet. Look at this. Isn't that cute? It's beautiful lace. I am going to hand wash this. It is stained. And then this little collar piece as well, which is very, very dainty. She also went to a basket and she got this shawl out, this lace shawl. And it said £14 on it. And she found this in the bottom of a basket, which is a christening gown. It does have a few stains on it. I'm going to wash it. It's beautiful. It's got a gorgeous lace here, very, very dainty, fine lace, and the bottom is 2 layers of this gorgeous lace. And I had already seen this said £14, and then I asked her how much this was and she said 10, and I was thinking, well, it's a christening robe. And then she said, you know, she wanted £5 for these 2 bits, and I sort of went, no thanks. And then she went, £10 the lot. And I think just because of the way she sort of snubbed the christening gown, I thought, you know, I wasn't going to leave it there. So I wouldn't normally buy the christening gown, but it's just the way it was, very much like meant nothing to her that made me buy them. So I got it all for £10, which is good, but it was more, I didn't want to leave this with her when she had very little respect for what it was, you know. Anyway, so I paid £10 for that, and they all need washed and cleaned. But that's all she had in there, so that was fine. I went to a shop called Snoopers Paradise. I've got a few bits in there. So they had some bits and bobs of antique lace. So there's this gorgeous cotton eyelet lace. It's quite, I think it might be about 2 meters. It does have a few stains here and there, but I am going to wash it. And that was £1. And there's this gorgeous one, absolutely beautiful, and that was £1. And these do, once you wash them, these do tea dye very beautifully. If they've got, you know, if you've got little bits of stains, or, you know, like this one, let's just say the stain doesn't come out, they do beautifully tea dye, so just so you know. And there was these 2 collar pieces, and these are very, very dainty, very thin. And that was £2 for those. And then there's these gorgeous embroidered piece, and these were £1.50. So there's this one which is sort of like very, very pale mint and pink, very, very delicate. And then this one is just as gorgeous. Again with the very pale green and pink. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I got those. And this was, there's all different vendors. This is a tablecloth, a doily tablecloth. And I think I counted 90 little doilies in it. It's very thin, very delicate. And this was £4. But it's so beautiful, I had to get it. I haven't checked it thoroughly to see if it's all 100% good nick, but it wasn't going to stay there for £4. So this was Snooper Paradise. And then I found this bag of vintage glass buttons for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 in there. 2 of them I'm not overly keen on because of the bright colours in them, but there's still glass buttons, and this was £2.50. If you can see, there's 2 of these bright colours, but you know, the right project might come along that I need them on. So that was from Snoopers Paradise. Okay, Teddy Tinkers next, I think. I went to Teddy Tinkers last year. I don't know if you remember Teddy Tinkers. First thing was outside the shop. A lot of the antique shops, vintage shops all have like stuff out the front as well, lots of rummage boxes and stuff. There was this box of old metal bits and bobs, and it was £1. She had lots of these boxes with different things in, and I thought, do you know what, when I do a mixed media piece, how useful is a box full of old metal bits and bobs. I won't show you it all, but I'll just grab a few bits. There's all sorts in here. I mean all sorts. Let me just... washers, chains, hooks, unusual shapes, metal buttons. These are like vintage mother of pearl cufflinks. There's a couple of those in there. There's another one. But look at that. The cufflinks I'll probably take out because those need to be taken out and put in a separate thing, because I wouldn't want to use. There's another cufflink. Very old cufflinks with the old clips on them, but look at the different variety of kind of metal pieces and bits and bobs in there for £1. Mix it up a bit and hold it up, but lots and lots of different shapes, and so I was super happy with that. So she didn't have many doilies this year, but she did have lots of little lace handkerchiefs and things like that, and depending how ornate they were, some were £1 and some were 50p. So they're all in packaging. So this one was £1, and actually my husband bought these for me. This one was 50p, all beautifully embroidered. This one I loved the tatting edge, which was 50p. These ones weren't in packaging. Again, that was 50p. Beautiful lace on there. And that one was 50p. Absolutely gorgeous. Great for little pockets or gifts. These were actually, I only got 50p ones apart from that one that was £1. I think that's a double. Look how gorgeous that is. 50p and that. And this one. And this one. So that's napkins. My husband bought me this. He's seen it. It's a brooch. It's a fairy brooch. And he bought me that as a gift. Well, he bought all of it from this shop, but he chose that. There was a little huge pepper pot glass. Look at this. Isn't that just too cute? And this was only £3, but it was just such a lovely shape and so pretty. So I got that. And these pearls, very heavy glass weight pearls in a beautiful cream colour. I will probably take these ones off the strand. And these were, I'm just looking at the closure, they just got a normal old, I'll take them out in a sec. This was 50p. I'm just going to look at the closure on that. Yeah, it's all rusty and gone. So these will come off quite easy, but they are a gorgeous colour. And for 50p. And then I got some vintage jewellery. These cluster clip-on earrings, they were £4, but she knocked some off these. And this is so unusual. It's a vintage brooch. It's very unusual. That's at £4, but I think she done them for £3. If I remember right, because she remembered us from last year. And I did find one of the dangle brooches in there as well, and that also said £4, but I'm sure she done that for £3 as well. This one's a little bit different because it goes from like a cream pearl to an ivory pearl, or an ivory to a cream, but you can just see it cascades into a different colour. So that's gorgeous. So that was Teddy Tinkers. Then Robert's no, is this Robert's Rummage? Yes, Robert's Rummage. Apart from one thing in here which was from something else. Oh no, this was all Robert's Rummage, that's right. Okay, so there was a basket outside, and there was bundles of braid trim in there for £1. So this one was in there, and it's a beautiful sort of beige colour, so I got that. And then this one is a French braid trim. There's a huge amount of it, and again that was £1. But these are great for the centres of books, or you know, or the binding. The outside binding of a book. Really, really great. And again, it's sort of pinky beige. It does need washed, but it will get washed. And these were all £3 for £1. 1, 2, 3, so there was 3 of these. These are napkins, but again great for book pages. So these were in a basket and three items for £1. So this is like a damask one, but it's got the shabby edges. This one. These are little wine glass covers. You know, the foot of the wine glass sits in the little cover like that and catches, oh gosh, and catches any drips. I mean, this isn't as big as a wine glass base, but that's what those are. This one's got a bit of rust spots on, but again it'll be washed and then tea dyed if, but I thought, oh great, there is a little bit of damage, but 3 for £1. I mean, this is beautiful lace, but it looks like somebody sewed it. Look at that. Sewed it into a bag. Now I might unpick it. So that's the bag, and the lace is doubled up, but I think, looking at the stitching, I should be able to unpick it, which I think I might do, but I'll see. There's this little embroidered one, this one, how cute is that? Another one of these, that's a napkin. This one, oh, another wine glass one. Look at this is so cute. There's 2 of these. Again, all great for book pages. This napkin with the lace. This napkin, I just thought that was pretty. And these. There's 3 of them, 1, 2. No, there's 4 of them. How cute is that with the little strawberries? Really, really cute. That was that. I think there's another bag from Robert's Rummage, but I can't remember. I try to remember what this is. Oh, it's a little glass dish. Right. And this was 50p. I thought this would be cute for buttons. It's really, really pretty. Just a little dish. I love that. And then, oh, there was a little bit of lace there. Really cute. And then this little bag of buttons was 85p, and they're tiny, and a lot of them are mother of pearl. And there's also the little card of buttons there, and they were 85p. Almost all of those are mother of pearl down the bottom. These are white glass buttons, which I've never seen before, but I'm sure some of you have. So they're glass buttons, but they're white glass, and this was 85p as well. Haven't opened any of these. And these are little Aurora Borealis beads, and this was £1. So that's gorgeous. Okay, so I think I'll put this lot away, and then what's in this bag? Let me just see if I've got time to do another bag quickly. Oh, this was Robert's Rummage as well. So let me do this one. Apart from those, but I'll show you those in a sec. This was a 50p bag. This was outside, he had a box with 50p bags, so I picked some of those up. And you'll see, 50p. And some of these are really grubby, but you know, I washed them up, and what you'll notice, so this is a couple of, oh no, it's one big damask napkin. An embroidered napkin, a doily. This has some staining. Another little doily. This has staining. This is an oval. And all this was 50p. Another little doily. Not sure what this is. Oh, this was just a cotton thing with somebody doing their monogram, I think, in an R with a crown. Look at that. I might just actually cut that bit out and keep it. You never know when that might come in handy. And then another little napkin. And these, I think, were at the 3 for £1. Another little doily, some more napkins, great for book pages. How many is here? Four of those. Another oval doily, and this bit of lace. Another one of those little doilies. This one's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And these were 3 for £1. This one, some of them has staining, but they will either wash up or tea dye. This is a little half tablecloth which has staining, but really pretty lace all the way. Another one. And this is another chair back cover. And this one is a very, very soft silk square doily. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this says £1.65, but I paid £1 for this. It is so sheer. You can just see through it. It's absolutely beautiful. So that will get hand washed. Oh, the computer's coming to life. And because I went there twice, and I mean, you really do have to rummage. Stuff is just in boxes stacked, and it just says a random price on it, like 3 for £1, and there's all sorts of things in there. It is a real rummage, and it's a tiny little shop. And I absolutely scored on the buttons this year. So these are glass, and there's a square one in there, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in there, and they were 35p. I know, it's crazy. I'm not going to take them all out. These are heavy glass beads, and I just loved them. They are very, very heavy, and they are 85p. These ones are just vintage little cream buttons, and these were 65p. cute. These are a chandelier, little chandelier crystal pieces in this one, and it was 85p. These have like the old buttons with the metal backs, and there's 4 of them in there, and they're mother of pearl, and they were £1. Again, these are like cufflinks but with mother of pearl, and I'm not sure what's that one, but I thought these were really, really cute, and they were £2, but because they're cufflinks I really wanted them, because I thought some of them are just gorgeous, and you know, if Graham or the boys ever go somewhere special, you never know, they might want a pair of vintage cufflinks to wear with an outfit. These are a mixture of mother of pearl and metal, the little old vintage metal back buttons. There's a load of them in here. I'm not going to take them all out. And these were 80p. These were little buttons on cards, and they were £1. Some that side, some that side. And again, another one on the card. These are super cute, and these are 85p. And these are pearl buttons. Heavy pearl buttons, very weighty, so I'm thinking some of them might be glass, and again some of them have the metal back button, which is unusual, and these were 85p. If I just turn them over, you can probably see some of the metal back button. So that was Robert's Rummage, and then there was an antique shop on the way there, and I came across these little pastry tins. Love these, and there's a whole stack of them. I think there's about 18, I can't remember, we did count them in the shop, and they were 50p each. And I thought, these are great little trays. I can paint them, use them as a little gift thing, anything. I've never come across these before in the UK, and so I wasn't going to leave them there, and for 50p each I was super happy, so I got those. Okay, right, one more video should do it, and then I can get all this organised and put away and washed, whatever needs washing, and open all the buttons up. So thank you for watching, and I should be back with just one more video. If you're still interested, keep watching. If not, you know, that's fine, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.